Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherry Hansen. Thanks for joining me today. I'm with Roger Palmer and David Antonsen from the Vergas Lions today. Thank you guys for joining me. Yeah, we're here. You know, when you get together and you're talking about benefits, it's an exciting thing to be thinking about the community coming together and having a benefit for someone, but you also know that at that point that there's somebody that is in need. And I just really am happy that there's organizations like the Vergas Lions who step it up and are there for those people. And today what we're talking about is the Ross Smith benefit. On Sunday, April 27th, at the Vergas Event Center, there is going to be a benefit for Ross Smith. And I think I'm going to turn it over to you, David. You're going to give us the details of, Ross is a community member, he's a businessman, but why are we in the position we need a benefit?
Sure. Ross Smith has been a Lion for many years, and he's got stage 4 cancer. We want to come together. We ask all of you to come together and help us for this benefit, because these people are really in dire straits for money for trips and travel and to get all these treatments and everything else. So we ask that this community come and support this man.
You know, Ross has been, as long as I remember, and I've been in Vergas my whole life, he's been a member of this community, and like I say, a businessman, and now through at the bank, then I know he's a customer and good person to have in our community. He's helped with a lot of different events, but I also know that he's just been a really good Lion member. What has some of his positions been on Lions, David?
Sure, he's been past president, he's been director, and he's also been our bar chairman for many years. When a lot of times when the bar was slow, we could go home and he'd say, "I'll finish up with this evening." Been here for many hours in the evening. He'd take care of the bar.
Yeah. You know, and all those positions that he's held, you know, that just tells you right there that this man is a committed community member and just wants to help other people out too. And so I just have always admired what he has done for the Lions and his position with the Lions. And so, like David said, this is a benefit on Sunday, April 27th at the Vergas Event Center that you're going to want to take part in. I know that there's some events going on just a little bit before you get to the event center, and Roger Palmer from the Vergas Lions is here to tell me a little bit about that.
Well, this is one time when Ross won't be back in the kitchen, but he does plan to be at the event center. We have some special things that we're going to do about 5 o'clock for him, a program.
Wonderful.
But his family approached us several weeks ago with the idea of this benefit, and his one daughter who lives up by Fargo is a marathoner. So she helped organize the run that's going to start. The registration is going to start at 12 down at Billy's, okay, and then the run to follow. And it'll be similar to the maple syrup route, a 5K race. And we're hoping that even if you can just walk it, we know how fast you can do it. I think David and I are going to go walk it, so then you'll know the slowest time that'll be out there. And when that finishes, they get a T-shirt and they can come over and have the meal at the event center. We are going to have a silent auction. We've got, I think, close to 30 nice items now. Wonderful. And then we're going to have a live auction at 6 o'clock, and we're lucky enough to have one of the premier items right here.
Okay, tell me a little bit about this.
This is a handmade dollhouse. It's actually a 2-story dollhouse. You can remove the roof. There's a floor in there. These aren't Lincoln logs.
I know they look like it, but they aren't.
These are handmade individually. Steve Ingberg helped Ross with it, and they built it over the past couple of months, and that's going to be on the live auction. We also have a black powder rifle. We have one of the large black cast iron kettles. I knew those back in the days when you scalded hogs in them. Okay. Now I think people plant geraniums in them in the spring, but that'll be part of the auction. So we have some really neat items, both on the live auction and on the silent auction.
Roger, are you still looking for items?
Yes, we are. We're trying to kind of accumulate enough so that when we put them up that morning, we'll have some pretty impressive things for people to bid on. You don't have to stay the entire time if you want to come in and look and bid on it, get the meal. It's a free will donation, but more the merrier.
Right. And then I know that, like you say, silent auction items, and then there's also a bake sale.
Yes, the family is putting on a bake sale where we're going to live auction some of the bake items off, but there'll also be some that'll just be there for purchase too.
Okay, Roger, who do they get a hold of if they want to give some items?
They can get a hold of me directly. My cell phone is 218-841-0302.
All right. Well, as David mentioned, we've got a very, very dedicated community and Lions member here who is in need. He right now is in stage 4 cancer. And so on Sunday, April 27th, the community, the Vergas Lions are organizing it along with the Ross Smith family, are pulling together, and they are going to have an event. I mean, you know, there's still some snow on the ground, and so there's not a lot you can be doing outside, and so it's a great time to come together. But, you know, for those runners, you know, it's a good thing. We had over 145 runners for the Maple Syrup Fest, so I'm challenging you to come out, and if you were a Maple Syrup Fest runner, to come out for that, and let's try to break that number. Wouldn't that be great? They
can register down at Billy's for that, and that should go off pretty smoothly. I don't know if you're going to be leading the pack, but...
You know, I could probably lead the pack, but I'd be at the very end of the pack when it came in. And so that's about how that would go. But I know that there's a lot of people that are training right now for the Fargo Marathon. And this would just be a fun run, and it's for very good benefit. And if you're not a runner, come and walk. I know, David, you walk every morning, and so you'll probably be leading that pack.
I walk 2 miles every day, so I'll be able to lead the pack and walking, but not running.
Yeah, you'll keep up with everybody, that's for sure. So again, on Sunday, April 27th, it starts at Billy's with a run, and that's registration at noon, and the run starts at 1 p.m. Right after you get done with the run, all you need to do is just come on up to the Vergas Event Center for a fun afternoon. There's going to be a bake sale. There's going to be silent auction items that you can come and bid on. There's going to be food. There's going to be a dinner, and that's going to be a free will offering from 3 to 6. And then at 6 p.m., there's a live auction. And this is one of the items that we got on the live auction. There's a lot of other things that, why don't you take that cover off? I thought that was just really cool. And it's got the second floor here, and it's got a bathroom and all the little furniture in there. We were telling Steve Ingberg brought this into the bank and had it out, and so he's home right now making curtains for the windows. And that's what he said anyway. So we're going to hold him to that too. And so I just really think that you're going to want to come to the Vergas Event Center on Sunday, April 27th. You're going to want to support this event and this benefit, and it'll be really good to see Ross there. And closing words that either of you gentlemen have?
Well, during this special program in the afternoon, I hope a lot of people can attend that, because a couple of really neat things are going to happen for Ross, and I think you want to be there and see the expression on his face.
All right, and that's at 5 o'clock at the community center on Sunday. So just come, plan to spend the day, plan to spend some money, and plan to help out this family. I appreciate the Lions doing this. I really think that the family appreciates it too, and this is what Vergas does. So you have a good day in Vergas.